Imagine that beneath your feet. In the dirt and mud, there is a bustling world more complex than the one you see above ground. Today, we're going to explore the secret economy of these underground animal kingdoms, where resources are traded, labor is divided, and society runs on rules you've never heard of. It's not just a dark hole. It's a city with its own economy, driven by needs that are just as pressing as ours. Let's start with the ants. Their colonies are like factories where every single individual has a specific job, and the queen is the CEO who never works but makes all the big decisions. Food is the currency here. They don't use money like we do, they use stored nutrients, which are hoarded with military precision and distributed based on need. But there's a catch: waste management. If they don't recycle their waste perfectly, the whole colony collapses. It's a zero-sum game where failure for one means failure for all. They farm fungus. Ants cut leaves and feed them to a special mold, which they then harvest for protein. It's agriculture before agriculture was invented. Move to the bees. Their economy is centered around honey, a liquid gold that they produce in massive quantities but never consume themselves. It's all for survival. Bees are also incredible engineers, building hexagonal combs that maximize storage space while minimizing material use. That's efficient design. Not all bees are sweet though. Wasps are the tough guys of the underground world, often acting as enforcers or protectors of their nests. Then there are the mole rats, who face a social problem unique to their world. They can't hide from predators, so they must be extremely social to survive. Some creatures, like shrews, farm roots and seeds underground, creating gardens in the dirt. It's a form of horticulture that happens in the dark. Moles are the architects of the underground. They dig massive tunnel networks that serve as highways for their kind, connecting different parts of the ecosystem. Groundhogs sleep most of the year, but they still maintain a sort of economy of energy, conserving calories until spring when they can hunt again. Even woodpeckers have an underground economy, living in tree hollows where they trade nesting rights and protect their young from the element. Bats are the navigators. They use sound waves to map their caves, effectively creating a mental map of the underground world that guides their flight paths. When bee colonies split, it's a mass migration. They're looking for a new home with enough resources to support the entire swarm. Yeah, a journey that can cover miles. But not everyone is a hard worker. Some bees are thieves, stealing honey from other colonies. It's a constant battle between producers and thieves. Ants don't just farm fungus, they also farm other insects, feeding them to control populations and create a stable food supply for their colonies. Termites are the civil engineers of the underground world. They build massive mounds that regulate temperature and humidity, keeping their colonies comfortable. They also recycle waste. They break down wood and convert it into a paste that they eat, effectively turning trash into a new resource. Wasps, on the other hand, are known for being aggressive. They often enslave other insects, forcing them to work for them in exchange for survival. Some wasps are parasitic, laying their eggs inside other insects. When the larvae hatch, they consume the host, which is a dark but efficient strategy. Cicadas spend most of their lives underground, eating roots and waiting for the perfect moment to emerge. It's a long-term investment in survival. When they finally emerge, they're ready to mate and die. Their life cycle is a short, intense burst of activity after years of patient waiting. Ladybugs are the gardeners of the underground. They eat aphids and other pests, protecting plants and maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Beetles are the defenders. They use their strong shells to protect their eggs and young from predators, acting like armored tanks in the underground world. Bumblebees are the social engineers. They mate and then die, leaving behind a new generation of workers who take over the job of maintaining the colony. Ants are polymorphic, meaning they can change size depending on their role. Some are tiny workers, while others are massive soldiers, all working together. They follow invisible trails, using pheromones to communicate and coordinate their movements. It's a sophisticated communication system based on chemicals. Ants also have a symbiotic relationship with bacteria in their stomachs, which help them digest tough plant matter. It's a partnership that has evolved over millions of years. But not all ants are perfect. Mutations can lead to strange forms that are rejected by the colony, showing that even in a perfect society, there are flaws. Thieves are a problem in every society. Ants that steal food from other colonies are chased away, breaking the rules of social harmony. Guards are essential. They stand at the entrance of the colony, fighting off intruders and protecting the treasure trove of food and resources. Scouts are the explorers. They leave the colony to find new food sources, returning with maps of the best locations and information about the world above. Soldiers are the fighters. They have large heads and powerful jaws, ready to defend the colony from anyone who tries to steal its resources. Workers are the backbone of the colony. They carry heavy loads, build tunnels, and maintain the infrastructure, ensuring the colony runs smoothly. The queen is the heart of the colony. She lays eggs, ensuring the survival of the colony and her in producing new generations of workers to keep the economy running. Some ants have special cells called honeypots where they store honey. They feed this to the colony during times of scarcity, acting as a savings account. Labor is divided. Every ant has a specific task, from digging tunnels to carrying materials, ensuring that the colony functions as a single efficient machine. Merchants trade goods with other colonies, exchanging resources and maintaining diplomatic relations. It's a global economy happening under your feet. Warriors fight rival colonies, defending their territory and resources. It's a constant struggle for survival and dominance in the underground world. Economists calculate the value of different resources, deciding how to allocate labor and materials efficiently. It's a complex system of accounting and planning. Philosophers ponder the meaning of life. Even ants think about their purpose within the colony and the bigger picture of their existence. Historians record the history of the colony, passing down traditions and knowledge to future generations. They ensure that the lessons of the past are not lost. Artists create beautiful patterns and designs, decorating their homes and celebrating their achievements. It's a world where beauty and function coexist. Scientists study their environment, conducting experiments and discovering new ways to improve their lives. They are constantly learning and adapting. A legacy is left behind. Stickmen ants leave behind a legacy of knowledge and culture, ensuring that their civilization continues to thrive for generations to come. As the sun sets, a stickman ant looks up at the sky, contemplating the vastness of the world above and the future of its kind, wondering what lies beyond. And so, the underground economy continues, a hidden world of industry, trade, and society, running silently beneath our feet, waiting for us to truly see it.